Good morning, everyone. I am Melody from Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead, and I'm back here at the cucumber plant. I took a pair of clean scissors and I went in and cut off any of the bad leaves or vines. Just make sure you don't cut the main stem of the vine off to get rid of a lot of the yucky leaves from the storm. I only knocked off 3 flowers, so be careful not to knock your cucumber flowers off. So I cleaned that up. I have a little pile of dead leaves back there, and I thought, let me turn on the camera, tell you what I did. So with that storm Monday night, there was a lot of dead and just slimy and disgusting leaves at the bottom. I cut them off with some clean scissors. If there was any pieces that needed to vine, like this one here, it was already wrapping around the sunflower. So I helped that, and I trimmed everything off so it looks pretty good. Just made sure I didn't cut anything that had to do with the main vine. This is 3 actually cucumbers in here, so let's do a harvest. People are leaving me comments like, oh, pick your cucumbers and zucchinis early. I do know to do that, but I harvested everything about 2, 3 o'clock the day of the storm, and then I came out here the next day and I have enormous zucchini. So that will be in another video. Also, when you're coming in here and inspecting and taking off the dead, giving it some air around the bottom, make sure you check for any type of bugs, and I'm not seeing that at all, so that's good. I only saw 1 beetle bug and I killed it. I am still seeing some Japanese lanterns, I guess they are. No one's really confirmed that to me, but they're hopping everywhere. Sunflowers, eggplants. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see. We're going to harvest some cucumbers. Go in with scissors. You're super careful not to cut the stem. So it's a great sized cucumber. Brought out a bowl. So yeah, let's do a harvest together of cucumbers. Some little babies in here. I forget how many I initially saw, but I think I saw 3. I just don't suggest to pull it. Try to get as close to the stem as possible when you're cutting your cucumbers off. Another good size. Let's see if there's any more. I don't miss any. Oh, these bugs are driving me nuts. It's starting to vine everywhere, so make sure you follow it so you don't miss any cucumbers. But let's see if there's any more up in here. There was one right in the middle, and now it's not here. Here's one. Good spot. It's all tangled in like this. Super careful. Just try to take your time. Like you snip the cucumber and not the whole entire plant. Tangle. Next 3. Not too bad. So there are some more on here. They're little babies. I mean, this one's pretty little, so I don't want to cut it. Really try to look inside your cucumber plant because you can overlook cucumbers pretty easily. They blend in. So that might be it for the cucumbers. There's a few in here that are just not at the size to cut them yet, but looking pretty good. So that tells me the bees are definitely getting to the flowers and they're pollinating them. I did do a video before the storm in regards to the bees and the cucumbers, so I will still post that. Yeah, just come in after a storm and cut off any bad leaves. Don't worry about ants because they pollinate too. And just look thoroughly, cut off any dead leaves, vines, and pick your cucumbers while they're about this size. So there is our cucumber harvest. It's a small one. It's only 3, but that's okay. 3 is better than none. The cucumbers were very slow going. And now I can see 1, 2, 3, about 4 or 5 that's in here. Maybe 4 that are in here growing. I thought there was a little bit more. We could do more of the cucumber harvest, but that's okay. This will be how to clean up your cucumbers after a storm, which I already explained that. There is one growing on the fence right there that's not ready. That's why you have to follow the vine of whatever it decides to attach to and give it a good look over and make sure you get your cucumbers. These things, and they hop. That's why I'm wearing a hat today. I don't want it to hop in my hair. You just follow the vine. Make sure you don't miss any cucumbers. You can miss 1 or 2. And if you do, and it's like a yellow and it's long, don't worry about it, because in order to save the seeds from cucumbers, you need to leave one on the vine to get kind of long and yellowish looking. There's a bee in the flower right there, pollinating it. I think it's so cute when their little butts are hanging out. But yeah, in order to save the seeds on cucumbers, which is the third thing I'm going to discuss why we do a little harvest, is to leave one of your cucumbers go on the vine. The more riper the better, just don't let it get mushy. And that's the cucumber that you can actually cut open to save the seeds for. When you cut the small ones, the seeds are very immature and they're not valuable to save for the following year. So that is the third tip. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it for the video. I don't see any more cucumbers, but maybe I'll bring you back to do a whole separate video on zucchini, since that's just crazy. But remember to follow your vine. Mine's going around sunflowers and on the fence line, so eventually, hopefully, there'll be cucumbers just hanging. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope the tips were helpful. And yeah, that is my video today. And there is a little haul. So I will see you guys in the next video. Like, share, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and God bless. I'll see you next time.